What is up, Northwoods Cardboard Gang? Today we're going to be talking about your Pokemon Sealed Investments and when is the right time to open them up and get the packs out, or leave them sealed and keep them on the shelf as a sealed Pokemon investment. We'll get into it right after this. Alright guys, I'm Andy with Northwoods TCG, and thanks for joining me today as we're going to be taking a trip down your Pokemon Sealed Investments and which ones are good to just take up the shelf space and keep sealed, and which ones should you just be opening up and getting the packs out of them as quickly as possible. Today we're going to be taking a look at several examples as we move forward into the Pokemon TCG investment realm and trying to decide which is the best option for you when it comes on these particular products. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and put this list next to me. You're going to see on this image next to me a couple of products that you probably see from day to day and all over the place when it comes down to Pokemon investments. Now, if you're looking at these particular products, you're going to see things like this on the list, which is going to be this Pokeball. Of course, the Pokeballs to me are a perfect example to start this list off. I open them up pretty much as soon as I purchase them, regardless if they're going to be done as an investment or just to open up the packs for fun. I do open them up very quickly. The reason being is that if you look at this actual product, it's a sphere, right? What happens when you put a product inside of a sphere? It's a square product in a spherical object. It's going to cause damage, right? You're going to get the packs that are going to get crunched and crinkled, and you're going to get bends. You're going to get edge damage and corner damage inside of this particular ball the longer that these products sit inside of it. So, as for example, this is a D21 ball that I just picked up here this weekend at Walmart. And once again, to me, it's not worth keeping sealed. There's Cosmic Eclipse inside of here. There's Vivid Voltage, and there's Rebels Clash, all of which are doing fairly well in the market today just as singles. To me, open them up, get the packs out. That way you protect that pack investment instead of the actual ball. Because the problem is that even though the pack inside of here, as you saw in the previous video, is doing extremely well. It's doing really well right around that $15.50. The ball is only selling for $14.99. The reason being is that it's really hard to sell a Pokeball and keep it really clean. You lose track of which ball has what. We get about 4 different versions of this ball every year, sometimes 5 depending on the year. We got Pokemon Go as an extra one last year, and that's one of those items that you really lose track of what's inside of it unless you want to sit there and Google every time you look at a different Pokeball to see what the packs are. It's really difficult to make the decision on whether or not you want to spend $12.99 on this product or potentially $30 on a Pokeball. Now, if you have some older ones, of course, maybe leave them sealed at that point in time. But if you've got some from the Sword and Shield era, definitely a good idea to be able to open them up and get them out. So if anybody asks, typically I tell them the 21 on here. This means that this ball was packaged in 21. That's why I got 21, 22. Now there's 23 Pokeballs coming out now. And that's the specific way you can tell what year these ones were packaged, and it gives you an idea what packs might be inside of it, whether it was Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, or any other type of version of that. So that's one of the products that I do open up pretty quickly when it comes up. Now, next one you see next to me is going to be these knockout boxes. Now, we have consistently seen knockout boxes continue to come out in stores, especially Walgreens and CVS. So this is a very popular product that shows up in those particular stores. And there have been 3 iterations of this particular box, and they all look the same. There is no identification mark on the outside. One set of them had Ancient Origins in it. The next one has Cosmic Eclipse in it, and now there's a Darkness Ablaze and a Chilling Reign version of this particular box out there. Now, to me, when you get that many different versions of that particular box out there, it becomes impossible to tell which one you're buying, and the market is typically going to waver towards a cheaper box of them. So you're going to be able to sell that box for about $10 to $12, while if it has Cosmic Eclipse in it, you should be getting around $30. And if it has Ancient Origins, you should be getting almost $40 to $45 for that particular box based on the 2 packs inside of it. Once again, it's one of those items that when you have product inside of there that you can lose identification of it, it's a good item to be opening up. And that's going to lead into my next one, which is going to be the Dollar General tins. These are another item that continue to come out. We keep seeing the exact same one with Darkrai, Mimikyu, and Snorlax coming into Dollar General. The thing is that the ones that are currently in there now have Evolving Skies. Previously, they had Darkness Ablaze and Rebels Clash and Vivid Voltage. Previously, before that, they had Sun and Moon in them. So they've continually changed over time. And once again, there's really no good identification mark on them that you can tell just by sight whether or not you're getting the one with the newer sets in it or the ones with the older sets in it, and which products you're getting inside of these particular boxes. If you're looking for Evolving Skies, it's really difficult to tell if this is the Evolving Skies version or is this the Darkness Ablaze version, which makes a huge difference in the overall value of that tin. Once again, that's another one of those products that I would just open it up, take the packs out, and put the packs away. Number one reason is that way you know what packs you have and you can sell the individual packs. And second of all, you can actually keep them in a safer location than inside of a tin. Last one I'm going to put up here is these collector bundles. Now, I talked about these ones again recently in an investment video when it came down to Pokemon investments. And it's another one of those packages that, to me, the packs inside of it are more valuable than the box itself. Number one, the box is very bulky. It takes up a lot of space comparatively to just the packs inside. And yes, I understand that a lot of people are going to say, if you take packs out of a sealed product, they lose value. That is true to a point, but overall, we do see the market correct for that over time as these sets age. It gives opportunity for them to continue to go up in value just because of the fact that the packs are in demand. There's less of them out there, and there's chase cards inside of each one of these sets that are doing extremely well. So once again, removing them out of these bundles and these big bulky items may actually give you an opportunity to sell the premium packs for a premium and keep the maybe not so premium packs either open for yourself, or you can sell those as just a little bit of an extra bonus. A lot of times these products are based on the higher end packs and not the lower packs, as you'll see as time moves on and things move forward. It continues to kind of drag that way, where the premium packs really drive the price of those particular products. But if there's similar products or there's been similar releases with different packs inside of them, it's really difficult to keep track of which one's which. And that's definitely a good reason to open up the box, get the packs out so you know exactly what you have and the value of those particular items. So these are all examples of items to me that when I get them, I break them down rather quickly. Overall, I don't see a good value in like a Pokeball. Overall, these products, there's just so many of them, it's very difficult to sell at a good price and get that premium, even though it may have like this one, Cosmic Eclipse, inside of it. I still can only sell this tin for $15, while the packs inside of it are trailing well over $20 now for them particular packs. So once again, there's more opportunity for me to open this up and sell the individual packs than there is for selling the tin itself. Now, let's go on the other flip side of this. And then you're going to see a list next to me that I actually always leave sealed. And these are particular items that when I purchase them, I have the intent of keeping them sealed. And that's going to be ETBs. ETBs to me are always set driven. They're usually specific to that set and only that set. Only real change to that has been Celebrations over the last few years. Celebrations, of course, had a couple packs from different Sword and Shield era sets that were released prior, and also the Celebration packs inside of it. But once again, the main focus of that particular ETB is Celebrations, which was a celebration or the anniversary set for the Pokemon TCG. That is specifically what you're looking for in that ETB, and that is really driving the price of that ETB more than the extra packs. And yes, the ETB has different packs depending on when you purchased it. Some of them had Darkness Ablaze, Chilling Reign, and Vivid Voltage. Some of them then had Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, or not Fusion Strike, but Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, and Battle Styles in them. So each one had different iterations of what came inside of that booster box depending on which print run you got. Once again, to me, that's not really driving the price of this particular item, and it's not really going to affect the overall value of it. The Celebrations packs and the Anniversary set is the more driving factor. When it comes down to, for example, Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith, we know it's Crown Zenith packs inside of here. What better way to keep it safe than leave it in the box it came in and put it on the shelf and leave it there? Overall, it doesn't take a lot of space for the 10 packs inside of it. Yes, it's more bulky than a booster box, but ETBs are still relatively tight for packaging compared to like a VBox when you talk about the number of packs in that particular item. And overall, to me, there's no questioning on what's inside of this box. You know it's Crown Zenith, even if you buy Chilling Reign, the Battle Styles, all the way back to going into Cosmic Eclipse or Tag Team. We're always going to have those particular sets inside of that product. The only exception is that Celebrations ETB where it has other items. Next one that I always keep sealed is going to be your booster boxes. Of course, keep booster boxes sealed. It only makes sense to keep the booster boxes sealed. You get 36 packs in a very tight container. They store very nicely. You can keep them safe, and you don't have to worry about it damaging those packs as easily when they're bundled so tightly and nice and neat. And once again, you know what's inside of there. There's no questioning what's inside a Vivid Voltage booster box or a Silver Tempest booster box. or a Battle Styles booster box, right? You know that that's the set that's inside of it. So why sit there and open it up and break those packs apart unless you're going to do individual sales later on? But for overall, for your sealed Pokemon investment, definitely keep those inside of the booster boxes. It keeps them nice and safe and keeps them in a relatively tight area. You can fit a lot of packs in a really tight area when they're in booster boxes. So once again, it's not one of those items that I usually open up and move the packs around unless I'm ready to sell those packs out or do a box break or something where I'm individually selling the packs. Next thing I'm going to put up here is UPCs. UPCs are a different animal most of the time. They do have a variety of packs inside of them, but in general, they are a good item to keep sealed just because of the fact that they are more of a display piece or a item of interest when it comes down to a collector in the future. These are items that are only printed, it seems like, once a year, and that once a year item gives you the opportunity to have a yearly track of a specific sealed investment in the Pokemon TCG. So I would definitely keep that Pokemon sealed investment together. The UPCs are better that way. The only exception, of course, is going to be that Celebrations one. Depending on the value of the gold Charizard card, there might be a little bit more interest to open up that Celebrations and get that gold Charizard. Plus you get the Celebrations packs. Plus you get the Sword and Shield packs that are inside of that particular set. So once again, there's some more incentive to open that up. It's the same with the Charizard one, and of course it looks like the UPC for 151 is probably going to be all of the actual 151 Pokemon sets inside of there. So that one is going to have more of an incentive to keep sealed rather than the Charizard and the Celebrations ones, which has a variety of packs, but overall, all of them are great collection pieces as sealed, unless I'm getting ready or really looking for packs to be selling as single individual packs. I'm not going to be opening up these Pokemon sealed investments. I'm going to keep the UPC sealed and keep them on the shelf because then I've got options to be able to sell the UPC if the value continues to go up, or I can open it up and get the packs outside of them if the packs have more value than the particular product. But once again, most of these products, we know what the packs are inside of them. There isn't much variation inside of it. And Celebrations, you're specifically buying it for the Celebrations pack and the Anniversary set. Charizard UPC, I don't know if there's quite a variation of packs in there. There were some extra ones thrown in a lot of them, but overall, I think the pack selection was pretty similar through all of those particular products. And of course, the Mew one coming for Pokemon or Scarlet and Violet 151 is going to be Scarlet and Violet 151 in it. So once again, for a seal investment, it's better to keep it all together inside of itself. Last thing I'm going to put up here is that I always talk about is going to be VBoxes. So VBoxes are one of those items. It just depends on the VBox, right? It's kind of that gray area of whether you should keep it sealed, whether you should open it. And the reason being is that sometimes VBoxes have a specific pack which has a lot of value inside of it and sells better than the VBox itself because people don't want to buy a bunch of garbage. Overall, for storage, VBoxes take up a lot of space. But then you get specific ones like the Celebrations one VBoxes, which to me are probably more incentive to keep them sealed because of the fact that they are Celebrations. And Celebrations is another one of those anniversary sets, as we saw with Generations back in the past. We could possibly see the same opportunities when it comes down to the Celebration sets in the future. So once again, it's one of those hit or miss. There are some packs inside of there that you could be selling. There's the 4 Celebration packs, and once again, it's going to come down to what packs are inside of those particular, the Dark Sylveon and the Lance's Charizard box, to whether or not it's valuable to open it up or not, and futuristically, it may become that way. But they're one of the specific, the kind of the gray area. It just depends on the box itself, and then it also depends just on how much space you have and whether or not you want to reduce space that they're taking up. You can break them down, put the packs away, and get rid of the VBox with all the cardboard, the plastic, and all the extras that actually come for that particular product. Once again, one of those products, it has a huge footprint for a little bit of packs inside of there. Most of them have 4 to 5 packs, and they take up a large space, usually bigger. 2 of those will take up more space than an ETB by far. So it's one of them options that breaking them down sometimes is better. If it looks like it's more of a display or a collector's item, keep it sealed. Put it away inside of a box and keep it sealed. That might be your best option there. That's one of those judgment calls by you on what you think will sell better in the market in the future. So overall, guys, I hope this is a good list looking at the items that you should be opening for your Pokemon sealed investments and which ones you should be keeping sealed. You know, once again, some items are good to keep sealed. You should keep them sealed. It makes perfect sense to keep them sealed because it's a dual purpose investment. It's a sealed investment or it's a pack investment. You can choose over time which one suits you best and which one's going to give you the best profitability, because that's at the end of the day, what we're all looking for is the most profitability for what we're storing. The next thing is that if you are going to be opening up certain products, a lot of times there is some good opportunities inside of there to be able to grab like Cosmic Eclipse out of this particular Pokeball. I mean, you could grab the Cosmic Eclipse, put it away. You could sell it right now and pay for this ball and then actually have the extra 2 packs if you just want to open them for fun. You've already paid for the item, but 1 pack, why not have fun with the other ones? You could sell the other ones and make more profit, or you could store the other packs and wait for a longer period of time for the packs to possibly do better over time if you think that that's going to be an option. So once again, there's different opportunities, different areas you can look at when it comes down to these Pokemon products. But overall, to me, there's certain ones that are really great for sealed and some of them that should just be opened up, make space, get the packs into a safer location. Pokeballs, perfect opportunity to get them out of there and keep the cards safe comparatively to keeping them inside the ball, which to me is going to damage them the longer that they're inside of this particular product. And it can be with that with other items too that come in the Pokemon TCG. Once again, guys, hopefully some good information. Hopefully this helps you out on your Pokemon investment journey. And as you move forward into it, maybe making your products a little bit more safe and also knowing which products you should be storing and keeping as a sealed Pokemon investment and which ones you should just be opening up and selling the packs as individual booster packs. Other than that, guys, hopefully if this was some good information, you made it this far in the video, you can help me out by hitting that subscribe button. You could hit that like button to really help the video out and keep us moving along. And last but not least, make sure you hit that notify so that you know when new videos and new content are coming up. If you do like this kind of content, as always, check out the video at the end here. There's going to be 2 of them for you to choose from for your information. Also, choose your path. If you guys want to know a different path in Pokemon TCG, sure you check out that podcast, which is coming up on Wednesday of every week moving forward. Other than that, guys, we will see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.